Welcome, everybody, to another edition of the Game Pulse podcast. I'm your host, Reid Kelly, along with my two co-hosts officially, Chad Harris and Andrew Hatcher. Guys, say hi.
We're finally in here.
We back.
Microphone, computer, camera set up.
Finally, God.
Yeah,
It took forever for this man to get set up. But the bio in our Instagram stands true. It is officially three friends recording a podcast about sports and video games. Here's what I'm going to say right off the bat. We're about a week away, a couple days away from the very first college football game. I think USC is playing some random game on this Saturday. That'll be the first college football game. Yep. And then next week is when everything really kicks off. So as we kind of get started in this whole college football era of like this crazy shit where NFL players, people are getting drafted or signing for free agency and then deciding to go back to college. Today has just happened where all of these conferences are banning that from happening. If you guys were a head coach in college, would you want to sign a player? Like, would you take him
I'd take him
into college?
No. Yeah. You think I give a shit? Absolutely not.
I think it's disgusting.
I think it's wrong, but I'd do it if they let me. I mean, all right, pause.
We've been following this because you've got Mark Mitchell, who didn't sign anything, played in the summer league. He's able to play. But then you've got guys, Luis Garcia down there in LSU. I'm pretty sure that's his name. And I'm thinking of it. They all signed more of those contracts, and they only have 5 or 6 guys on the roster to begin with. I'm not taking anybody from the pros. But it's not going to matter. It's not going to matter after this year.
So it's like, of course, Lane Kiffin was talking about it. Like, LSU is all about getting the professional players into football and basketball. And I know Will Wade kind of has a weird rap. Andrew, I don't know how much you know about him, but like he's a shady character.
He left LSU. LSU was left in shambles, and then
he was doing
trouble.
Illegal shit, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm pretty sure they were paying players. I'm sure if I heard the story, it'll all come back to me. I'm pretty sure they was paying players, and then they left and went to McNeese. And then they had that run with Oregon, and then they had North Carolina State. And then they said, come back to LSU. Kentucky had a Mo Diabate went there, and there's only him and 3 other guys on that roster as of right now.
Yikes.
Yeah. Yikes. So yeah, Will Wade's first LSU stint, he discussed an offer to a recruit which was overheard on an FBI wiretap. The FBI was investigating this man.
Oh boy, Jim.
He described the payment as a strong ass offer. So they kicked him out of Dodge, and now he's back, and they're still doing legal stuff.
And now everybody's making millions and millions of dollars, and it never even mattered.
It doesn't matter. None of this matters anymore. High schoolers.
Would you stay in college rather than go to the pros? For the
yes. Unless you're a top pick, are a top pick, you're going back for NIL money because you're most likely going to make more. Milan right now is making $7 million.
That's crazy.
Now I know there's been a lot of numbers given out there, but you're making millions in college. Unless you're a top pick, you're probably not making millions right away in the WNBA or WNBA in the NBA.
Nobody's making millions.
I was going to lead into. Right. If you're like on women's basketball or men's baseball or women's softball and these different, then you're definitely sticking. But if you're in basketball or football and a top prospect, then you're making a ton of money.
I think if I was like a football player and if I was a projected like first and second round, I would go my junior year. But if it was any later than that,
well, I mean, look at
I'm a 5-star.
But your goal is that's your end goal is to get to the league.
Yeah. But also anything can happen. And if you
that's what I'm saying.
$7 million, I'm securing $7 million.
Right. Now you can, but even like look at all the Kentucky basketball players with Calipari that would leave after 1 year with their goal to get to the NBA. I bet some of those guys would have stayed now that there's NIL. Like
Tyler Ulis is staying.
He would have made a ton. He would have made a ton of money. You could have sold that Bloody Eye shirt. I would have bought it. I mean, we paid money for the FBI over Louisville shirts. Like it's crazy. And But yeah, it's just they'd make so much money. Like DeMarcus Cousins saying that he wanted to come back and play, and then Cal saying you're going to the league, and obviously he should have. But like, if you're on the fence, you could come back and make way more money here than you could go to the NBA. But ultimately, if my dream is to, become an NBA player, an MLB player, I'm taking that first chance I get to the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe. I think if you're somebody like DeMarcus Cousins or Anthony Davis, it's a no-brainer because you're going to be a top pick anyway.
Right.
I think if you're like teetering outside of the lottery, we're talking like specifically basketball. Yeah. I could see that, and you're a freshman. I could see you now be more inclined to stay.
But in this hypothetical, I'm a top 3, 4, 5 pick. I'm going to the league.
Yeah, I think everybody's going to. I think everybody if you're in the lottery, you're going. So 100%. Let's talk about Kentucky football for a second, Andrew. They have a crazy schedule this year.
They have the second hardest schedule, I believe, is what I heard.
Second hardest in Division I football?
Yes, and I know they've also got a really good looking line. I don't know much about it or who all's on it there, but it's supposed to be one of the top in the SEC. But they've got such a hard schedule.
Yeah,
so I don't have the schedule in front. So you open up with. Well, let's go through it. Let's go through Kentucky's football schedule.
Let's go through it. So Youngstown State. That's a
George Dub. That's a George W right there.
That's a W. Week 2. Bama's coming to town to Kroger Field.
Can you feel the excitement? You're winning that first week. You win that first week, and you've got Bama coming in.
But it's not Bama of old, It's not the Nick Saban Alabama. Anything
and it's
could
not
happen.
your Kentucky of old. You got a brand new coach looking to put up points. I have no idea what to expect. I'm just excited, and I want to see a lot of points.
Okay, so Youngstown State win. Alabama, what do you got?
I'm going to win. Because
fucking crazy.
Well, you all aren't in Kentucky and experiencing the hype. They're winning. They're getting it done.
They're
New coach, first SEC. What want me to say? They're going to lose? They're going to get beat? They're winning that game.
I mean, you got to be real.
Next game at Texas A&M.
Probably going to get destroyed. How do you not? It's at A&M, but if you beat Bama, oh boy.
Okay.
We're looking good going in.
Moving on. South Alabama.
This is the Alabama you could win.
Right. South. You can't beat all of Alabama.
South.
You beat South Alabama.
We'll just name it. We're just going to name it Kentucky South once we beat Bama and South Alabama.
Oh, God. And then you have South Carolina after that. South Carolina.
I'm going to say win because it's South Carolina, but I was at a game recently where South Carolina beat Kentucky at home. So it's one of those, Kentucky beat them a few years in a row. And then I think
so correct me if I'm wrong. You have Kentucky at 4-1 right now. You have
I'd love to
Texas
see it.
A&M.
I'd love to see
upset
it.
Alabama.
But at the same time, what could they be? 1-4?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a hard schedule.
And then
I mean,
okay, so let's say you win the first one, you lose to Bama, you lose to A&M.
You beat South Alabama,
so you're 2-2.
Okay, so we're sitting 2-2
Let's
going
say
into
you
Carolina.
beat South Carolina. I don't know.
We're beating Carolina. We're beating Carolina.
Okay.
So say you're 3-2.
So you're 3-2. Then LSU comes to town.
That's at home. If you're 3-2, but see, Sam Levitt coming in. We talked about him at ASU. I think you have so much momentum. Now, if you only have one win going into that game or 2 wins, it's LSU. They could come in here and whoop you. And I don't know who else they have on that team besides Sam Levitt.
They got a lot of Ole Miss guys coming. First year Lane Kiffin.
I've heard a lot of transfers went there.
I think okay, let's keep talking about and then we'll talk about just the SEC in general. So then you have LSU, and then you're going to Oklahoma.
That's going to be a hard game.
That's a loss. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Then Vanderbilt's coming.
I mean, it's Vanderbilt. I grew up with them beating Vanderbilt, and then it's Vanderbilt's a new school. They got a ton of money. They got players. They got moms in the stands. Not this year though.
Nashville going crazy. Maybe not this year. Okay, so we'll say that's a win for Kentucky. Then you got at Tennessee in Knoxville.
You got to beat them. You have to win there. That's going to be a hard game.
This is
going to be a crazy hard game.
This is a crazy schedule, dude. Because
no matter how good they could be this year, look at that schedule. And you're playing John Summerall, who's a first-year coach. That's going to be a big-time game anyway, because People wanted him to have the Kentucky job, and he ended up taking Florida.
You guys have a lot of
The
good home
schedule's
games.
crazy.
You guys have a lot of good home games. Florida, Alabama. That's
I
about
know
it.
those tickets are crazy. People asking if I'm going to go.
Oh, LSU.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then you end the season at Missouri and then Louisville.
And you got to beat Louisville. That's the. It doesn't matter.
get
It does
smacked by
not matter.
Louisville.
It doesn't matter who you beat during the year. If you can beat Louisville, you can beat Tennessee. I think people will be happy. And if you can get Florida,
Okay, so you're
telling
thinking
me
like
3 wins. And
best
if you
case
can get-
scenario. Best case scenario. What are you going? How many
I mean,
wins?
it sounds like the
Bowl game?
consensus is 5. It sounds like everybody's getting 5. If you make it to a bowl game, what a season we had, because look who you would have had to beat. So let's say, do you sneak one out of Kentucky? Does Kentucky sneak one out of LSU or Alabama? If they were to take one from one of them, who's winning? Kentucky versus LSU or Kentucky versus Alabama?
I think you have a better shot at LSU.
Do you really?
See?
Yeah.
See?
I think it's Bama just because it's early in the year.
I don't know, man. Here I
Start a
don't.
sophomore quarterback.
I don't know about LSU. I think when coaches come in, first year regimes, I know it's Lane Kiffin, whatever, like he's good. But do we actually trust Sam Levitt?
I mean,
It's
hate
the
to say
fact
it,
that
but
it's
he's
LSU
good,
and it's
dude.
Lane Kiffin.
What he had one good year, right?
I mean,
at
his last
ASU.
year was good. Yeah.
His last year was good.
Yeah. Before he got
ASU
hurt,
was good.
Reid.
Come on.
I haven't seen ASU be good since Cam Scatabo was on the team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
2 years
Texas
ago?
mollywopped him in
Fuck
the
off.
playoffs. So, and that was all Cam Scatabo anyway. Like Sam Levitt didn't do anything at all.
That's crazy.
in any of those.
That's
games.
insane.
No, it's not insane. I don't think
No,
he's
it
that
is.
good.
You
I
didn't
don't
even
think he's
watch
that good.
ASU football.
What does that have to do with anything? I watch the games.
So then
I
how do
hate
you know
watch
if
all
Sam
the
Levitt
time.
was good or not?
How do I know? Should we bring up the
What-
stats? Should we bring up the
yeah,
stats?
Yeah. Let's
Was he a
bring it up.
couldn't
finalist
tell
in
you.
any
I couldn't
award
tell you.
category at all? No.
Was Scadaboo?
I'm pretty sure. Best running back? They weren't.
He
dude,
got-
like ASU had one good year in the past, what? Since we've been
Ever.
alive?
Let's see.
Did ASU make a bowl game last year? You know who did make a bowl game? ECU.
I don't think anybody made a bowl game last year. I don't think any of our teams did.
ECU did. What do you mean? They beat
It's ECU.
they beat
God dang.
Pittsburgh in the Military Bowl. ACC school.
Shout out to the military. That's the only thing exciting about what you just said.
The
ECU versus
fact of the
Pittsburgh.
matter is
I take a nap.
ECU
I'd take a
made a
nap.
bowl game, and ASU and Kentucky haven't in a while. Actually,
Well, we have a new coach. New coach, new year, new excitement.
new me.
Just got to win.
Hey, Chad's been
Yeah, Sam-
looking up a lot. He's looking
Sam
up. He's,
Levitt. No, look, Sam Levitt. He threw for almost
Okay.
3,000 yards, 24 touchdowns, 6 interceptions.
when
That was 2024.
2024.
that year with Scat.
We're almost in the big
That was with-
2027, Jim.
That was. What do you
Right.
mean? We haven't even
Right.
done 2026 yet.
Okay, we can go 2026
This
too.
man's-
Okay,
It's going into the 2026 season.
we're almost. It's almost 2027, Jim. Anyways, okay, so yeah, and then what?
Okay, and then 2025 he got
Any
hurt.
awards? Anything?
No,
No,
Reid.
because that team was Cam.
He still was good. I mean, yeah, it was.
That
He
team was all Cam Scatabo.
I mean, it was. Cam was insane.
I just
Should have
don't. I
won.
don't.
Should have won Heisman that year.
I don't see LSU. I mean, I can see them being good because it's LSU and they have better players than ASU, and that's just the way it is. So maybe Sam
I mean,
Levitt
look at
doesn't have
Jaden
to
Daniels.
do much.
Jane Daniels went from ASU to LSU and won Heisman.
Well, they're
So
completely
annoying.
two different players. I don't think Sam Levitt's going to be an NFL caliber first rounder, top 5 pick.
No, I don't either. I
Yeah.
don't agree with that.
I'm just glad Brian Kelly is not on the LSU coaching staff anymore. I don't have to look at him anymore coaching. I'd rather
Yeah,
see
I
Lane
mean,
Kiffin.
keep those players off of those stands when it's windy, the filmers, when Brian Kelly is around, because bad things happen. So, real quick on the SEC, who do you guys think is the most overrated team going into this season? I'll say mine. I think Texas A&M is the most overrated. I think they're always going to be overrated. I don't know why everybody thinks it's like their year every single year, because they had a cupcake schedule last year. Texas destroyed them, and then they were out of the playoffs. So it's always Texas A&M for me. I don't understand why everybody thinks they're always going to be good for some reason. I don't know if Marcel Reid is one of those quarterbacks that can like be the best SEC quarterback and take their team to the playoffs. They were 10-0 last year, and then lost to Texas, got beat by Miami first round. So I think that's my overrated team, Texas A&M.
Andrew, you go.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know if I don't know enough about the teams. I want to say, like, with Alabama, I feel like they're not as good. Like you said, they're not your Nick Saban Alabama. But like, just as I get excited about Kentucky, people are like, "Oh, it's still Alabama, Alabama, Alabama."
Yeah,
probably Tennessee. I feel like they're gonna, they've got fans that are real intense, and hopefully they're not any good this year and take a bunch of losses. But I'm gonna go Tennessee. Final answer.
Okay.
I'm not a huge SEC fan. I don't watch a ton of SEC, but I would say probably Bama. I think Bama's been overrated the last 2 years.
They got beat. They got beat by Florida State early.
Yeah.
Early last
first
season.
game.
Yeah.
And then hopefully it repeats in Kentucky.
Second game. If
Okay.
they lose to Kentucky, that's going to be devastating for Bama.
Yeah, I mean, they won't. Let's be dead ass.
We'll be partying. We'll be partying. What a day that'll be.
What a day.
I think if I was going to make a bold prediction, I guess it's not bold, but I do think there's going to be at least 4 SEC teams in the college football playoff. I think Texas is going to win the SEC.
Yeah.
And I think there's going to be at least 4 teams in the CFP next year that are from the SEC. Because I think a lot of people for some reason are forgetting about Georgia.
I was going to say, I mean, Georgia's been overlooked.
Well, Georgia, and they're always in the mix, and I couldn't tell you who they have on their team right now.
Same. Yeah.
At all. But they're going to be good.
They always have a good defense.
Mm-hmm.
They always have some random quarterback. I think Gunnar Stockton's still there. So
Is he?
I'm pretty sure experienced guy. He looks like he's about 40. Looks like he'd sell me insurance at some point.
Gunnar Stockton.
Yeah.
Gunnar Stockton. Look at him. He's on the roster, or at least as of right now, when you hit roster on ESPN, he's on there.
He's a starting quarterback.
Jesus.
I mean, there you go.
I know. So
That's
he's back.
Who else do you think's going to get in?
Texas.
You got Georgia.
Texas, Georgia. I think Oklahoma makes it.
Okay.
I think.
Do you think Ole Miss does with Chambliss coming back?
Yes. I think Ole Miss will make it, and it's going to be, I think it's either going to be Alabama or LSU.
I don't think it's going to be Alabama at all.
So that's 5.
I'd be shocked if Alabama is really good this year, just because I just feels like the tide has turned.
I think it's one of those things in the SEC now.
Roll Tide?
With nice little pun there. I think the thing with the SEC now and their scheduling is that they're gonna.
I believe they also play an extra SEC game, right?
Yeah, I think they're gonna cannibalize each other a little bit, and then a team's gonna get left out of the college football playoff
ECU
because they
is
lost
Bama's first game.
Yeah, that's a dub for ECU. I got to tell you that.
I mean, here's the unfortunate part.
ECU.
I want to see Bama get beat by ECU, and I want to see Reid have no joy in his life when it comes to sports. So I kind of want to see them get beat by like 50.
I have no expectations for that game, especially with ECU going into Bryant-Denny Stadium and playing Alabama week 1. That being said, it's week 1. anything could happen. Appalachian
Anything
State
could
beat
happen on
Michigan.
week
That is true, and it's ECU football. I have no expectations ever. I'm just here for a good time, you know.
Maybe once Kentucky makes a bowl game, then we can talk. When's the last time y'all won a bowl game?
Who has had a better history, ECU or Kentucky in football?
That's a good question, actually.
Because I know Kentucky's had 2 10-3 seasons in the last 10 years. I think it was 2019. Benny Snell was one of them.
Well, I don't know if ECU's
had Benny Snell, Josh Allen.
10 years. When I was there, we had 10
26.
Wins. But we also have one of the best NFL running backs ever in Chris Johnson playing the NFL. Can you guys say you had anybody?
Tim Couch?
Feel bad for that man.
Jim Couch, first round pick. When I was like a little kid. That's it.
Yeah. So
Josh Allen.
Josh
Allen. I guess he's got the last name. Did have the last name here.
Last 10-win season for ECU was in 2013. My sophomore year, we were 10-3.
So
Kentucky's
had 2 10-win seasons since then.
Okay. Any bowl wins in the past? I mean, the past
plenty.
Since 2022, we've won 3 bowls.
Since COVID, everything just seems like a blur.
Yeah, blame COVID. Since 2022, we've
won
3 bowl games.
I will blame COVID. I will blame COVID for everything.
So let's move on to the NFL, all right? Because
I don't know
coming.
About.
I feel good about that. Dak Prescott's going to win the MVP next year.
God dang it, dude. I fucking knew you were going to say Dak Prescott.
Is he? Who's it going to be?
It's going to be.
Who do you think it comes down? It comes down to Dak and who?
I don't even think it's
Josh Allen.
Dak Prescott for Reid. I think it's George Pickens. He has this love affair with George Pickens.
Me?
But I'm kind of on that train. Yeah. George Pickens
I love
is
George
so
Pickens.
Good. He's so good.
I think Dak Prescott's going to win the MVP. I think he has the weapons to do it. And as long as he can stay healthy, he'll be good. You have George Pickens, you have CeeDee Lamb. Your defense is better, a lot better than it was starting last year. And he was on pace to win the MVP. So I do not like the Cowboys. This is me trying to be as open-minded as possible.
Fan. I only know one Cowboys fan. I don't know any other Cowboys fans.
My dad. Oh God, it makes me sick.
You know one now, and it's me. Dak Prescott's winning the MVP. And Caleb Downs might win Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Dude, I love Caleb Downs. I wanted the Cardinals to pick Caleb Downs.
Well, the Cardinals never know what they're doing, and they're going to be ass next year. I don't know why you even would watch them.
Dak Prescott's odds to win MVP is between 1,200 and 1,400. He is...
Who's got the best odds?
Josh Allen, plus 600.
So who right now?
Top 5.
Who are the favorites?
Top 5 right now: Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow, Pat Mahomes, Justin Herbert. And for me,
it ain't gonna be Justin Herbert.
That's who I think could win it. If he can stay healthy, I think Justin Herbert's gonna pop this year.
And I'm not a hater. I just think the other guys have more of a brand name, and I think they're going to give it to them.
You and names, dude.
What do you mean? They're not going to just give a brand name quarterback? Like, what do you mean?
No, I'm saying I mean, like the team. I don't think the Chargers are going to have as good a success as what the other teams are. So I don't think he'll end up winning MVP.
I think the Chargers win the division.
I do too.
I think Justin Herbert. I don't know. I do know that Dak's going to win the MVP. That's all I do know.
Well, if you put Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson there, I don't think Herbert's going to win an MVP over those two.
I mean, don't even bring up Lamar's name because the last time we did, it was an absolute shit show.
No,
I'll go on record. I'll say Lamar will win the MVP. Dude, based off.
Based off what? What are you basing?
Based off the lack of support y'all showed him earlier.
He's just not. Here's my whole thing. is like, and this is the thing about Josh Allen too, is I feel like you need to win a little bit in the postseason to like really solidify that you're the MVP. And I think that's why these things are less memorable than before. Now, Josh Allen won the MVP last year when honestly, it probably should have been Lamar Jackson.
I mean, probably
everybody was
been.
saying it was the DEI MVP. But there's a thing for me where it's like, if you're giving MVPs to only quarterbacks all the time, shouldn't that quarterback at least take your team to the Super Bowl that year? Like maybe the MVP, I know it's for the regular season, but maybe
So
you
give me
should wait until after
So
the
going off of that,
postseason.
you think the Cowboys are going to the Super Bowl, or
I think they'll make a playoff run, yeah. I don't know if they'll
Holy
make the Super
shit.
Bowl.
I
don't
can
know
see
if
him
they'll
making a
make the Super
playoff
Bowl.
run. Super Bowl's crazy.
I don't know if it's that crazy. I mean, the NFC is kind of top heavy right this year. I mean, you have
You
the
think they're-
Seahawks, you have the Rams.
That's what I was gonna say. Do you think they're better than the Seahawks or the Rams?
I don't want to see
I
either
think
of them.
Dak
I could see
Prescott's
them
better
winning.
than Sam Darnold.
Yeah, but that Seahawks defense crazy.
Seahawks don't have Kenneth Walker anymore.
No, but they do have what is it? Is it Darian Price? Is that his name?
Yeah, it was a rookie.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about rookies, but also things change so fast in the NFL, and I think it's really hard to go back to back in that sport.
Yeah.
So, and the Seahawks are also going against the Rams, who also have an insane defense, and I think Aaron Donald's
These are
going to come
crazy.
back.
Fuck, dude, I can't stand it.
So you have them.
I want to see him come back.
Me too.
I want to see him. I
No.
want to see him come back because I know
No, I
Chad, as a
don't.
Cardinals fan,
Yeah,
is gonna
I don't
lose
wanna see
his
it.
mind.
I was so happy when he retired, and now I got to go with Myles Garrett and yeah. Wow. Now
I mean, the thing is, it's like
yeah.
the thing is like you guys don't have a chance for the next 5 years in your division. I don't think the Cardinals will sniff being first in the division or making the playoffs.
I don't know,
for a
5,
while.
maybe 2.
No, I give it 5.
You
I think
would
the
give
Seahawks-
it 10. You'd say
No, I'm giving it
forever.
5. I just told you I'm giving it 5.
Yeah. Well,
Have the Cardinals made the
Seahawks, the
playoffs in
Rams,
the
and the
last 5
40
years?
do what?
Have the Cardinals made the playoffs in the last 5 years?
No.
When the last time they made it was what? 20.
Dude, they
well,
got
it was with Kyler, right?
Smacked by the Rams with Kyler Murray. It was awful.
What year was that?
It was
that was
so
before
bad.
COVID, wasn't it?
I think it was 2019. Was it 2019?
Are the Cardinals going to get to the playoffs in the 20s?
Do you need to speak like this when you talk about the Cardinals?
This just in. Will the Cardinals make the playoffs in the 20s? I don't think so. I think we'll be in our mid 30s by the time they do anything.
Mid 30s. I'm turning
Mid
33.
30s, so like 2 years? Yeah, what
I
are we
was gonna
talking
say,
about?
well, I don't think they're
Oh,
turning around that
31.
quick.
Late 30s. Be having back problems by then. I mean, the Panthers made the playoffs last year. Almost beat the Rams. The
Almost.
Panthers look great, and I can't wait for this year.
Let's see.
So we can talk about that. Panthers are winning the division
I mean,
easily.
the division sucks. It's probably one of the worst divisions in football. Outside of the
Are you
Texans.
serious?
Dude.
Well, the AFC South, the Texans, Colts, Titans,
Yeah, that's ass.
Jaguars.
Yeah.
The NFC West is the best,
Yes.
but I don't know. That's the thing about the NFL. There's always parity, and I like that because some divisions are good a few years, some divisions are ass a few years. I mean, I remember the NFC East was horrendous for a few years in the mid 2000s, and like the Cowboys or the Eagles or whoever would get in with like 9 wins. You're like, all right, whatever.
Well, to
Does the
burst your
NFL
bubble,
season officially kick off September 13th?
the 9th.
Yeah, I think so.
13th. Bears versus Panthers.
It's I'm pretty sure it's
Ooh,
the 9th.
ooh, and that's a win. Bears, Panthers. Panthers
Are you
getting
sure?
the dub.
Bears at Panthers.
Yeah.
Yeah. September 13th would be the first Sunday for the Panthers, and then the 20th.
Oh, it's the first Sunday. I think the game. I think it starts.
It starts on like a Wednesday.
Yeah, it's September 9th. It's
I
the
don't
Patriots
know. There's too many
Seahawks.
days of football in the week now. It's not just Sundays and Thursdays.
Yeah.
And
September 9th, Patriots at Seahawks.
Seahawks are smacking the Patriots. I think
Yeah.
the Patriots are going to be so bad next year.
Do you really?
Yeah. I don't like Drake May. I don't think
I
he's
know
that
you
good.
keep going back and forth on Drake May, though.
I think he's fine. I just don't. I think last year they got really lucky with
Their
a lot
schedule
of things.
was shit.
Their
last
schedule was ass. They played against who in the AFC Championship? Who's Bo Nix's backup? They
Broncos.
didn't play against Bo Nix.
Yeah.
that's right. He got hurt.
The Broncos. Yeah, he got hurt. They got a lot of injury luck, and I just don't see the Patriots making the playoffs next year.
Well, that's the thing is if they
that
would have
a-
played Bo Nix, it would have been the Broncos in the Super Bowl.
I don't know
Yeah.
about that one. Bo
Yeah.
Nix is not that good either.
Oh, but he's better or as good as Drake May, and that Broncos defense is by far better than the Patriots.
Would have been a different game with Knicks playing.
Yes. I also don't know if Bo Nix is better than
I think
Drake
he's
May.
either as good or better.
I think I could close my eyes and just point, and I'll take whichever one I land on because I think they're both equivalent.
I think
I don't
this year
know. I don't know
see
who
Bo
I would
Nix
pick.
playing better than Drake May.
Bo Nix felt like he was in college for 20 years.
He was at Auburn.
It's
He was
like
at
he's
Oregon.
still around.
I just think there's these quarterbacks, these young quarterbacks that are hidden behind really good defenses, and I think those two might be some of them. And that's okay. Like, do I think Bo Nix is a game changer? No. Do I think
No.
Drake May is a game changer? No. Do I think Bryce Young is a game changer? Of course.
Stop.
So,
Yeah,
you know.
this is where your take gets wild.
we all have ideas and opinions in our heads about which quarterback we would take. But if you want me to be dead ass, I'm taking Bryce Young over those two any day of the week. Let me tell you why. Bryce Young has been in a dysfunctional organization. Last year was the first time everything seemed normal. Dave Tapper, our owner, kind of took a step back. We're growing the team. And he took strides, and we made the playoffs. I think next year it's going to be. Here's the thing: we hang the banner, do whatever. We took the Rams to the last second. They had to have a game-winning drive. They were the better team. I understand that, but I think this year Bryce Young is going to prove that he is a top 10 quarterback in this league. And if he doesn't, we can go back to this clip, and I'll eat crow.
I'm already I'm on the side of everybody commenting right now because this is
tell
a
me-
Bryce Young homer, but
You
opinions
tell
can
me-
change.
You tell me 10 quarterbacks you would take over Bryce Young right now.
I don't even know if I can name off 10 quarterbacks immediately.
I don't
right
think
now.
you could count to 10.
Chad, who are the let's go over some
Right here.
quarterbacks. Who are
Josh
better?
Allen. Yes.
I'd
Josh
agree.
Allen, Lamar Jackson,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Joe Burrow, Patrick
Mhm.
Mahomes, Justin
Mhm.
Herbert, Dak Prescott, Caleb Williams, Matt Stafford.
Caleb Williams. Interesting.
I would take Caleb Williams.
I'm taking Caleb Williams over Bryce Young.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of people I take over
Yeah,
Bryce
of course
Young.
there's a lot of people. You saw his
Yeah.
pose in the new
10,
uniforms.
more than 10. There's more than 10.
Yeah,
Who would you
I
say?
would
Matt
take,
Stafford?
I'd take Matt Stafford. I'd take
Okay.
Jordan Love.
Jordan Love.
Yeah.
Who
And,
Bryce beat last year, by the way, in the regular season. But
And
continue.
I'd probably, you're going to lose your shit. I'd probably take Trevor Lawrence over him.
Yeah, you're stupid. See, this is the thing where
I think once you get down,
go
I think
through these
when you
things.
get down to Trevor Lawrence and you get down to Jordan Love and Bryce Young,
there's an argument.
I feel like there's more of an argument between those three than anybody else you would talk about on that list.
And that's only 12. You know what I mean? So he's at least up there. Would you agree?
About halfway there,
I'm
not
trying
top
to think
10.
He'll.
Now I'm
I
trying to
said
think
he's
of
going to
who
crack the
else.
top 10 next year. I promise.
Let me
What
see.
season is he in? How many years in?
This is
Too
fifth.
many.
This is fifth.
See, I feel like he was good at Alabama, and then everybody had questions on about the height and size
Yep.
and some different things there, and we know how we talked about Kyler Murray and his size behind the Cardinals line.
I'd probably
They've
take
got
Brock
they've
Purdy
got some
over
good
him, too.
receivers. I
You
had
take Brock
Hubbard.
Purdy over Bryce Young.
Probably.
I think
That's
I would take
insane.
everybody that you
No,
named
it's
over.
not.
Brock. I don't think I'm taking Brock
Brock
Purdy
Purdy?
at all.
Brock
yes.
Purdy.
Yes.
Why?
Okay,
He's
so
more consistent.
so you're taking Brock
Consistent.
Purdy over Bryce Young.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that
that's
one either.
insane.
Even
That's an
though he's been
insane
in the
take.
Super Bowl, I think I'm taking everybody else that you named
That's
off
crazy.
besides Brock Purdy.
I mean, yeah, Brock Purdy's on the last of that, but I'd still take him over Bryce Young.
But like, why?
I think I'd take a nice ham and
He's
cheese
just
sandwich
better.
over Brock Purdy.
I think I would too. He's
Andrew,
not better.
No, I wish people knew your NFL knowledge.
It doesn't matter.
There isn't much. I'm just telling you. I'd
Andrew
rather have
knows.
Bryce
He
Young
watches-
over Brock Purdy.
Okay. Let me do this.
Yeah, me too. That's crazy.
No, it's not.
He had one good year where they went to the Super Bowl where they were 12-4. He had 4,200 yards. They lost the Super Bowl. Other than that, I mean,
Okay.
he started 15 games in 2024. Last year he played 9. In his first year he played 9. I mean, I think if he was on any other team other than the 49ers, who are well coached and have a good defense and have weapons, I mean, if you put Bryce Young on the 49ers, I think they're doing the same thing they're doing with Brock Purdy.
Okay. I've got a question for you two.
Okay.
All right. Who are you taking between these three? If you're starting a new team, who are you drafting as your quarterback? Bryce Young, Caleb Williams, Jordan Love.
It's Caleb Williams. I mean, it's an easy pick for me. It's Caleb Williams. If you say Bryce Young, I'm going to lose my shit.
I think
Bryce Young. He's going Bryce Young.
Here's the thing. I think Caleb Williams is going to have a down year this year.
Oh my God.
And that's just all I have to
would've
say about that.
respected
I
the
truly
Jordan
don't.
Love pick over Bryce.
What has Jordan Love done?
Jordan Love
See,
is
I'm not
good.
a Packers fan, but I do like Jordan Love.
He's good, but what like the thing? I think there's an agenda against Bryce Young because he came into a team that was so dysfunctional and so bad, and he was
Why
going
is
to
Bryce
like,
Young so bad the first 3 or 4 games of the year? Every year.
I mean, I
I
don't
mean,
know.
you say
wish
he
I could
needs
tell
to
you.
go every year for the first 4 games.
I wish I could tell you.
Mm-hmm. See,
But-
this is what people don't know is we see all the behind the scenes Panther talk of Bryce Young, and when things are good, they're great. When it's not, oh boy, as
I
with
told you-
any
I'm
team,
telling
as
you guys
with
right
any
now,
team. But I'm
on
taking
the
Caleb Williams.
I'm telling you guys on the
Yep.
podcast, if he is asked this year, this is his year. This is his contract year. I think he finally has an offense that is serviceable and is playing to his strengths, and he has receivers that are good and can catch the ball. I saw Tedero McMillan in the slot our last preseason game, and I creamed because it looks so good. But I mean, if you're
Jordan
comparing
Love has
Jordan
better
Lo-
stats and everything.
okay,
Quite
better,
literally
like,
in everything.
here's the thing: is like you can compare stats with everybody. You can't. You're missing the point. Is that Jordan Love came into a team like the Green Bay Packers that was functional at least. Bryce Young has had a new coach besides Dave Canales the past couple of years. Every single year, he's had turnover on all of his wide receivers, on all of his offensive linemen, on all of the defense. And I think that takes a toll on a young quarterback.
Mm.
And that's all I'm going to say. Like, you can compare stats. Yeah, whatever. But there's like our circumstances to this stuff instead of just saying like, well, their stats are rah, 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 rah.
Now
Look,
we
I'm
can't
a
go
fan
off
of the Panthers uniforms. I'm a fan, but I'd
You mean
love to
the
see them
Lions?
lose more games.
Oh.
Yeah,
They
that's
look
Lions straight up
similar.
ripped
They
off
look
the
similar.
Panthers.
They
And
look
mind you,
similar.
It similar
mind
looks almost
you-
identical.
And mind you, Bryce beat the Packers last year at Green Bay. So
that is
stick
crazy.
that-
See,
stick that
I
on your
feel
pipe.
like if you're Jordan Love and Packers, you can't let that happen.
No, you
I
can't.
agree
You,
too.
you can't let that happen.
But Bryce Young came out the cut and went crazy.
Broken clock.
So, grown ass man. I take Bryce Young and then I take Jordan Love, and then Caleb Williams would be my last pick.
Dude, that's crazy.
See, I think I'd go Caleb Williams, Jordan
Yeah.
Love, and then Bryce.
Yep. I agree with that one.
Yeah, well, I take Bryce over any Cardinals quarterback in history. So,
History.
yeah.
Kurt Warner.
Yeah.
That's all right. We're done.
I'll take anybody over Jacoby
We're
Brissett. I hope Carson Beck has a great season, and I'm Jacoby'd out.
Is Bryce Young better than Jaden Daniels?
I think I'm taking Jaden Daniels over Bryce Young based off it's Jaden Daniels.
I'm
picking Jaden Daniels. Even with respect to five, I'm taking Jaden Daniels.
I don't trust Jaden Daniels anymore. I really don't. I think he's going to get hurt.
He had one good year.
It reminds me of RG3.
He had a good rookie year. Yeah.
I'm honestly thinking I would lean towards Bryce.
Thank you. You know what? I'm glad you said that. I appreciate that 100%.
Mm-hmm.
It really makes me happy. Because I don't think Jaden Daniels.
The Heisman winner, silly. Just push him to the side.
No. Yeah, he won the Heisman, but there's a lot of players that
he's also on the Commanders. He's also on the Commanders. It's just like the Panthers.
They got
stinky
to the NFC
teams in a
Championship
pot.
his first year.
Yeah, he's got Cliff Kingsbury coaching him.
All right.
So, listen. I know that you can call me a homer, you can call me whatever, but at least I didn't say Bryce Young MVP. I said Dak Prescott MVP.
Yeah.
That you did.
Dak Prescott is going to win the MVP, and I'm right.
Okay.
I couldn't even.
It's just like I'm never wrong, just early, and it's exactly what I said when I said Con Knipple is our Luka.
Don't. Oh, for the love of
Con
Christ.
Knipple is our Luka Doncic. Just wait and see.
Crazy statement, but that was also made before the season happened. So you are lucky that he did well this year.
Yeah.
But that comment, we're not letting that comment fly.
Early.
We're not letting that comment fly.
Luka
Luka is in LA. Con is in Charlotte.
Have you seen the recent pictures of Luka? He's looking good. Pause.
We're in our yearly Luka's in shape. Everything's getting hype. I see
like
KD's in the gym.
Threes video.
Yeah.
Everybody's posting their videos.
Ben Simmons in the lab.
Although he is in
threes.
shape. He is in shape. I hope he has a good season and plays a full year.
jawline
I'd love to see everybody healthy and like turn off the injuries and just let everybody play so we can see like the best of the best.
That you know what? I want to bring this up because I want to know all my Madden and college football purists out there. When you guys play Dynasty or franchise, these guys always turn off injuries. I never want to turn off injuries, and I'm like,
ruins the game.
It doesn't ruin the game. It's part of the game.
No, it does. No,
Well, we're playing a video game. I don't want my video game characters to get hurt. I'm turning off the injuries. Injuries can exist in real life. I don't want to lose my quarterback for a full video game season. So I'm turning him off.
That's lame.
It's every game someone gets hurt.
Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Is turning off injuries in your dynasties and franchise lane? Because I think so. These two love it because they just like unrealistic shit.
We're not injured.
Let's move on. We're talking. We're going crazy out here. I do want to do another draft, and this one is going to be the Call of Duty draft. We're going to do 3 rounds, pick our favorite Call of Duty teams. We're going to see who we think wins at the end.
Yes.
Now, I am usually a gracious host.
He said, "I'll go first this time."
I'm going first this time. And then you know what? Chad went first last time, so it's going to be me, Andrew, and then Chad.
Okay. I mean, there's 3 answers that can be first, so I'm good with it.
I don't know if there's 3 answers, but for my first pick in the Call of Duty all-time draft, I'm going Black Ops 2.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's the best game they've ever made.
Black Ops 2 is the greatest game ever made, Call of Duty wise. Yep.
Yes. I disagree, but my first pick will be different.
Okay. What's your first pick?
Yeah. See, I think Modern Warfare 2 is the best Call of Duty they've ever made.
Okay.
It's a good one. That's another good pick.
That's totally fine with me because I had the most fun outside of Black Ops 2 playing Modern Warfare 3.
Modern Warfare
Really?
3. Wow.
Mhm.
Really?
2v2,
Okay.
3v3 was so much fun.
That was a nice mode. That game wouldn't be in my top 3, but that mode was. I wanted that mode on other ones.
I lived on that mode. Yeah,
Yeah, it was really fun. Okay. Chad, you got the next pick.
that's true. The original Black Ops after that.
Okay. Black Ops 1.
So when Black Ops came out, all of our friends, we had to be our freshman, sophomore year during that time. All of us bought Black Ops, played it for a couple weeks, and then went immediately back to Modern Warfare 2 because we had so much fun on the maps. And then we played that for about another year until the next one came out.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your next pick?
Oh, I'm going World at War. Right
Damn.
before Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
We played
Yeah.
that game. We got so into that. There was a time that I remembered the little place you could go under the map and just shoot everybody from under it. And it was glitched.
Dude. The glitch.
That was one of the better games because we were so competitive with it, and that KD mattered. It mattered to people.
Yeah,
But Modern Warfare 2 is the most fun I've ever had.
Yeah.
Probably on a video game, especially during that time growing up, because it was Xbox Live. You had party chats that you're not even allowed to discuss what was said in there now. It was the best.
Okay. Good pick. Okay,
Reid?
so I got 2 picks now. These are my last picks. So I think I'm just going to go COD 4, Modern Warfare, the original.
Yeah.
Okay. That game
I never played it.
was amazing. It was my first time being online and like doing the whole thing. And I think
I feel bad for you, Andrew.
it's great. But yeah, I do feel bad for you. And
I
my
know what I
next
was
one-
playing instead, but I never played it.
My next one might be interesting, but
Okay.
I don't care because it was during college and I was really good at Call of Duty at this time because I was skipping class and like playing Call of Duty. Black Ops 3.
Black Ops 3 was fun. That was going to be my next pick.
I was trying to remember what maps are off Black Ops 3, and it must be Black Ops 2 is my favorite because that has cruise on it.
Yeah.
The cruise ship.
Mhm.
Because that's
Black
when I was
Ops-
out in Arizona and we were playing it a whole lot.
Yeah.
But with Black Ops 3, I mean, put me on the spot. I can't tell you what maps on it. I'm sure I'd remember, but I can't tell you a thing
remember
about
if you
it.
played it.
Yeah.
It was great. Okay, Andrew, this is your last pick. What do you got?
Oh, what did I pick? Modern Warfare 2, World at War.
Yep.
Oh boy, I'm gonna have to go Call of Duty Warzone because that was during COVID, and Warzone. Oh, that first
Get outta
drop
here.
in, we were on it all the time.
We'll give you Warzone.
Yeah.
I'm taking Warzone.
Okay.
All right.
Chad.
I'm going back, way back to what first got me into Call of Duty. And what's crazy is Dan got me into Call of Duty and we would play this shit all the time. World War II. The fucking OG game.
Wow.
God, that was so good. And it was so long ago. I wish they would remake that.
Wow. Okay. Good
Yep.
list by everybody, I think.
Yep.
Let us know who won. I think I did. I think Black Ops 2 kind of trumps a lot of this stuff.
Black Ops 2 is the best game. It's one of the best
I'm
games.
on Modern Warfare 2. So between Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 2, which one's the best?
Black Ops 2.
Black Ops 2, I think.
You think that's
I don't-
consensus?
I think Modern Warfare 2 is the most nostalgic, but I think Black Ops 2 is the best.
I think there'd be a lot of people that would say Modern Warfare 2.
I just think there's something about like it. Did you all? I'm assuming everybody in here called a nuke on Modern Warfare 2. That I remember where I was when I called my first nuke. I was on Favela and I crouched down and hit it, and I talked smack.
Oh,
I talked smack as long as I could. It was a nuke. Oh, that excitement!
Now,
It was
what
just
about Advanced Warfare?
Advanced Warfare, Ghost, and all those
Ghost
games.
was the
I think
worst
I think
game
we
I
bought
have
them, and then we
ever-
immediately just moved on to, I'm sure, FIFA or something different than we already had. But it was.
I mean,
Talk
if
about
we're
a
being
poo-poo
honest,
game.
after Black Ops 2, it's just
Yeah, and the thing is like they started adding all that stuff, and I'm seeing it now where the creators that are playing the beta right now for the next Call of Duty are like their movements are so fast, and they're like, look at the movement, and you're like, dude, you're a nerd. Like, just play the game like everybody
My
should be playing it.
sensitivity is slow. I'm not as good as I
Is
was
it really?
at first person shooters or any shooting games as I used to be. I feel like a dad when I get on the sticks now.
Well,
I'm just a little bit slower.
I mean,
it.
you are.
Call of Duty always says, and they're saying it this year, where it's like boots on the ground, like there's no jetpacks, there's none of that anymore. And then you see dudes playing the game, and they're like moving.
When we started running on the walls, that's when I was like, wait a second, I can't keep up.
And you're like, dude, okay, like, what are we doing here?
I
don't know if we're just growing,
or
if we're just old.
Swan dives and the fucking, I don't know. Just give me a regular fucking game.
Give me
Well,
Modern
the thing
Warfare
is
too.
like the regular
Meet me
game
on
was-
Rust.
The regular game was Battlefield,
Rust, dude.
and we don't even play Battlefield.
There was one year it could have been Battlefield 3 or 4. That's the only one I really played. I didn't get too much into them because we all were Call of Duty dominated. Call of Duty dominated that drop in a multiplayer match.
Reid, what year was it where we really played Battlefield?
I think it was like
a
Battlefield.
long time ago.
It was like Battlefield 1. Or
I just
Battlefield
remember
5.
I remember a desert and there were 2 mountains on each side, and it was like if you were sniping, you would snipe from like 500 meters away. It was crazy.
Yeah,
That's all we ever did was snipe. That's all I ever did was snipe.
Yeah, it was fun.
We'll see what Call of Duty. We'll see what happens. But
I do
mean,
hope
I'm
this new Call of Duty is good. It's Modern Warfare. It's got me hype. I can't tell you the last Call of Duty game I bought.
I
What's
can't tell you the
game
last
you bought, you piece of shit. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Next year for the show, we're gonna really learn whose teams have everybody because I'm gonna be on my own account now. That's already a given. So we're gonna have 2 different accounts on MLB The Show.
Wait, why?
Yeah.
Because if we stream and do everything, I'm not bouncing back and forth the way we have it set up now.
yeah.
It's too complicated.
That'd
so
actually be
it's
nice.
Wow,
'cause then,
Chad's
'cause
not
then
gonna have
now,
anybody.
Reid knows. Chat. He ain't gonna have a team. he's gonna sign on and be like, I got all these programs and I'm done. Now I'm not finishing a conquest map
What do
most
you
likely,
mean? Yeah,
but I'll
what
have
do you
everything
mean?
else done.
I
I
did
also think I
everything.
did most of the
grinded.
conquest. Yeah, because
Perks
you're the
working
only one
from
that was on it.
Yeah, Perks working from home.
But for the last 7 years, we probably had every card in the game minus this year with Shohei.
Yeah.
Are we ever going back to Xbox?
I'm not against it. I was an Xbox.
I'm not against it either, dude.
I got the PS4 strictly because of MLB The Show. It wasn't on
100%.
Xbox.
I switched to the PS4. I switched from
Yep.
Xbox to the PS4. I had an Xbox
I love the 360.
and a PS4, and I literally had one game for the PS4, and that was the show.
Yeah,
we got the
everything else I
Xbox
play on
One, had the
Xbox.
Xbox One, and then bought the PS4 just to play MLB 16.
And now
I think we'll probably
crossplay
see-
and
Yeah, I think we'll
I
probably
would
see
prefer Xbox.
next gen. The next gen consoles will
I
probably
mean,
switch.
I just don't
can
want to
see it.
spend $1,200 on a fucking Xbox.
Well, I mean, they're all PCs now, essentially.
Yeah,
They're all going to be that much. Like a
Yeah, I know.
PlayStation 5 is going to be that much too.
Sucks.
Or 6.
Yeah.
So maybe we just build our own PCs.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Let me just hand me the instruction manual. That's-
Andrew want to have somebody do
you could
it.
give me an instruction manual, everything I would ever need to build a PC in front of me, and I would be looking at it like it's a different language. I would have no idea what to do.
Well, that's why I had Dylan build mine. I bought
Well,
everything. He
that's
came over
why
with.
I manned up and built mine myself. So
Oh yeah.
Oh, I can man up. It's still that ain't gonna help me build
Yeah,
it.
right.
It ain't gonna help me understand.
now let me tell you guys something. Let me ask you guys something.
Ask away, Jim.
How old is too old to go to Disney World by yourself as a man?
Andrew's gonna answer
age.
this.
There is no age.
Oh,
There's no
Jesus
age.
Christ.
I'm a Disney adult. I would go to Disney by myself without you all. Never even consider. Am I here alone? I feel sorry that y'all are there with me having fun. While I'm on Guardians of the Galaxy having fun, I'm not gonna be thinking about. Am I here by myself? Yeah, I'm
will
having
say-
fun.
I will.
Now, I
say
wouldn't
think
go
it's
by
different.
myself. I'd be bringing my kids, but.
I do you think it's different though if you went to Disney World by yourself compared to Disneyland? I think if you go to Disneyland by yourself, I think that's kind of weird. Disney World's a little different.
What do you mean? It's the same thing.
No,
What do
no.
you mean by that? It's different. It's that
different, but it's the same
Disneyland.
as
I've
Disney.
as a Disney adult.
Yes, but
I've
there's
been
other
to both.
parks that you can go to. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
Like,
let's, for sake of argument, you're going to Magic Kingdom at Disney World.
Just
Yeah.
just for that.
By yourself.
Well, I've never been to.
Yeah,
Disney.
then I'm going. I've been to both. I'm going to Disney World because it is much bigger. Even though there's more nostalgia, where Disneyland is the first. It's got Cars Land. That was cool. That was cool at the time.
Cars Land is great, but that's California
Cars
Adventures.
Land.
But Disney World is the best.
Can we all agree that Cars 2 was ass?
Cars 3?
Cars 2.
No, Cars 2. Cars 2 is when they went to Europe. Yeah, that was.
Oh yeah.
That was nonsense. Cars 1.
That's nonsense.
Cars 1 definitely has been the most
Cars
watched.
1's a goat.
Cars
I like
3
Cars
has been
3.
seen, but Cars
I like
is
it.
the
Like,
Cars
Cars
is the
is where
repeat.
it's at. Yeah.
Life is a highway. I'm going to drive it all night long. Cars is the best.
I told you guys this already, but I watched Zootopia for the first time a couple
it's so
months
good.
ago with Sabrina,
Mhm.
and I was like, "Wow, this really like tugs at your heartstrings a little bit." And I was after the movie, I was like, you know what? Maybe we should all treat everybody equally. Maybe bunny rabbits can be cops, you know?
It's like, yeah, that is a good movie. And then
No,
Disney
dude,
World,
what's
they
another?
replaced the Bugs Life tree at Disney World with Zootopia. But y'all have never.
I've been in Disney World.
Chad
Did
has.
you watch Zootopia?
When was the last
2?
time you went to? When was the
That
last
was
time you
good
went to Disney World?
Me?
Yeah, Reid went last year. What are we talking about?
No, 2 years ago, 2024.
Okay.
Was it last year? Or
2024.
It was. Oh, okay.
It was this time, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I'll be going this year. I can't.
It was fun. I'm just not a Disney person. Like, I'm not a Disney adult. So it was one of those things where I was like, okay, cool. This is like a really cool thing to go to one time. I've experienced it.
That's right.
Time
Well,
to go home.
see, for the
Like, I had
record,
to
I've
make
got
you waffle.
I've got 3 kids, so I've always grown up watching Disney, and as my kids have grown up, we've watched Disney. So I love it no matter what,
Yeah.
whether I'm there by myself or with the kids.
Andrew,
I wouldn't have any problem with it.
Have you watched the Wild Robot?
Dude, that movie
That
made me
movie
cry.
is
Should
so
watch
good.
that movie.
Wild Robot.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not a Disney
you have
movie,
to watch it. No,
but
it's
my
not.
goodness,
It's
it is
so good.
so sad.
I'm not even sure. The only robot movie I can think of is The Iron Giant.
Wall-E.
Wall-E, yeah. Wall-E was
Uh,
good.
Yeah, Wall-E was.
Yeah, it's on.
Whoa, that's a
it's
hot
on
take.
Amazon
I've got some. Well, I've got some other. Hold on.
Whoa. But yeah, I don't know. I think I don't have any kids, so I haven't watched a lot of the most recent like animated movies. I watched Coco for the first time a couple weeks
Coco's
ago.
good.
I was like, this is great.
Great
Coco
movie.
Loco, you know what I mean?
Coco
Mama
is such
Coco.
a good movie. I've seen
It
that.
is.
I've seen that so many times.
And you know
I
what?
actually
feel
listened to
repre-
Poco
I-
Loco today in the car with my kid.
Yeah, I feel represented, finally.
Oh, shut up.
The Mexican man. What? And it feels great. Cut that.
Oh man.
Anyways, anything else that you guys have on your mind, or are we done for tonight? You good?
I think.
Yeah,
we're
I think
good.
you probably pause it, and then
All right.
I did like the. I do.
Hold on.
Well, we got to do the sign off. Yeah.
Yeah, we're signing off. We appreciate you guys. We're out of here. We'll be back again next week. Follow our Instagram, follow our TikTok, subscribe to our YouTube, Game Pulse Pod, and we'll see you
Spotify.
guys later. Spotify too.
See ya.
Listen.
Oh yeah.